here. Okay, we want to be able to guess the value of the limit as x approaches 0 of the function sine of x over x. Okay, now again, what we want to do is we can put this function into our calculator we did in the previous example. Okay, now the function sine of x, right? So if we look at the function f of x, which is equal to the sine of x over x, is undefined where? Well, it's undefined when x is equal to 0. So that means that's the restriction. Okay, now using a calculator, and remember that if x is all real numbers, the sine of x means the sine of the angle whose radian measure is x. So when we construct the table of values correct to 8 decimal places, from the table here that you can see, okay, and the graph that you can see, okay, what's happening as we are approaching 0. So if we're approaching 0 from the right and approaching 0 from the left, okay, then what does that limit represent? Well, by looking at the graph, we can see that the limit as x approaches 0 of the function sine of x over x is equal to 1. Okay, likewise, if you look at the table, okay, as these values continue getting closer and closer to 0 on both the right and the negative side, again, it's getting closer and closer to 1.